Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play.
Coming in, it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, you got 3 down, 3 down. Watch the safety creep.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the...
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
7-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
At the 26.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's Murray. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Chargers.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray now. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Jets nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Jones, the ball carrier.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Brought down by Cole.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
And to give this time to the tailback.
At the 30.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
He was brought down by Ben Burkervin. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Jets nothing.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He finds Beckham complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. This offense hoping to change that right here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Brett Maher to kick off for the Jets.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Another carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brought down by
defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Play fake. Murray. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And give him a gain of 37. And one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
It's only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Down by Ben.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play. I think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. That was a third and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll walk him back half the distance. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Room here to run.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I think I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time Murray to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to keep it again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Going for it with Sanders. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Anthony Lynn went for it but did not get it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
1 yard.
So as they take it over, we step aside. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's got room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of the play? Let the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
To kick off for the Jets.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
2nd and 12.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 19. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Murray. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Flushed out right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that goes as a gain of 37 on third down. Murray to air it out again. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing again, Murray. Open man is Anderson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Back at the 10-yard line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
5-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Love, they go play action now. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun. Love. Open man is Kirk, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. This is Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. He's taken.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Watch 85. Single, slot. Hey,
Love. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 10, here's Murray. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Robbie Anderson.
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Murray. Flush, touchdown, Chargers.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 19.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Love now to pass on first down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's a first down throw that's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 34. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now this time Murray to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And to give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He was taken down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Hundley. This will be his first throw off the bench. Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
Complete.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Hundley looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now we'll get a timeout here for the win. And this one is right through. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
Jets, 19.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.